gonna play some Cities Skylines. I have been playing quite a few playthroughs of Cities Skylines, but every time I started something I kind of felt that didn't go... Give me 2 seconds to turn on music. Didn't go too well in the beginning, and I kinda wished that I had done a few things differently. So this time I'll just go with something a little more simple maybe. Let's see how it turns out. And oh, I'm not running in full screen. That's pretty... I'm running in full screen but in window mode. It's pretty weird. Hope that's not a problem. So we parse instantly. Yeah. So the sound. So we have some audio here. Turn it down a little more. Ambience and interface. Sure, should be fine. So first we do the... What? No sound now? I couldn't hear that. So first we build a road and remove it, so we get access to bigger roads, and we want a 6-lane into this, but I want to do... I want to make a few roundabouts here. I'm not sure how fine I want to make them, so maybe in like this far in here, it gives me a little more room. Kind of want to line them up so they are something like... let's give yourself a little bit more room. So like this. I want to do one on the other side as well. Something like... Sure. It's not the best line, but this also on a hill, it seems. It's going down a little bit here. So yeah, that should do. So what we want to do now is we want to take the 6-lane one way, and we want and feed it into... we want to do a... like this. This is yeah. So we want to do like that. Actually, we want to remove these first. And we want to do like that. Brilliant. We want to do the same thing just the other way, and that is way more difficult. To get it... Oh, that actually looks pretty similar, doesn't it? Wow, that is amazing. I'm taking that one. Looks pretty good. So the rest of the roads we can just... these we can just upgrade. So the reason why I'm using these 6-lane one-way roads is because the later in the game you get to a point where the traffic is so heavy coming in and out of these of the highway out here that you really need something like this. And this is one thing that if you just build a road in and start building your city, then this will come and bite you. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but it's nice to get done in the beginning. So what we want to do now is we want to take and make some more one-ways. So I want to make... also keep the cache in mind here. So we probably want to do road out like this. So something like that. So maybe like that. A little bit further here. How much is it? It's pretty cheap actually. And then you want to do a little more bend on this. A little more. Feels so. We will just do like that. So I wanted to make a city that actually looks good. So and that is also one of the reasons why my cities, or why I've kept remaking them, because I can spend a lot of time doing things like this, which is really a big part of the game. If you don't spend time doing this, then there's not much else to do really. So I forgot how so that is in and out. That is. Which one is? I just want to. Oh, there we go. So T and R. Okay. Oh, that is so crooked. Already, I'm not happy with this. That is even worse. This is how it's supposed to be. It's the other one that's messed up. Can fix that later. So what we want to do now is actually want to do something like not too far, so maybe something like here, just here, and then we're going to do up elevated, so go down again. So if you just elevate it starting here, please be the kind of the same curve here, that would be really nice. So elevate that a little bit, then we can get curve somewhat like the roundabout. I think that's a little too much in the beginning. Oh, that's too short. It's quite far away from the roundabout. I did like it to get it like over here or something, so close to it. But I want to span it all the way around and actually down to this right here. Might want to do it to so like that. The point being that I need a road from here to go under, so that's why I elevate it. I need to elevate it a bit more. Yeah, what's going on here? So let's just go to this side. It looks decent from here. It's also like okay, there's just a bend here, it's really sharp. This is a better bend, but it's getting better at the beginning, but then it kind of goes. So if we do like this, oh, I already don't like that. And then something like, oh, this is getting ugly. Stop becoming ugly. So like that. And what's going on here? See? So what is this going to look like? Oh, it wants to bend that way, that's why. Oh god. Oh god. Please work with me and not against me, that would be so awesome. So I want it to bend. This would be pretty much perfect, but then it bends the other way when we get down there, and I cannot connect it. if I just do this and then do a little bit more, it will still go like, then it will become like this, and I cannot connect up. So we'll have to do something like, oh, this is not going to happen. So what about, oops, what about this? It's just too straight. Maybe that's the way to go. How does that look from here? I mean, it looks, yeah, it's alright, I guess. As far as I can. Oops, come on. So this looks like a perfect straight road. I'll take that. Okay. So let's look from above. So this is pretty cool. So you can drive in here, drive around here, go this way, and oh god, this looks bad. This needs to be rectified immediately. This needs to go like straight up here instead of this going in. It's just bad. And this is something that you shouldn't do in the beginning. This is going to be extremely costly for no reason. And yeah. Don't have that much money in the start. So why does it insist on being annoying? Why? So there's like a set here where it's kind of locked. Why is that? Something wrong with the... Oops. Very difficult to control. So apparently, then, how does that look? Not too heavy, but I guess this will have to be how it is. It's actually okay. I don't mind this bend. It's pretty good. I mean, could be worse than that. So that's pretty good. So what we need to actually make a functional city is some power, and it's quite expensive. So build a windmill. Let's just build it up here somewhere. So the darker the area, the higher the wind is. Actually build it in here in the middle. Would be pretty cool. So how much would I actually lose doing that? So the squares are where you can actually build a setup for. So let's do that. That's pretty cool. Never done that before. So, and they can actually build it and still here. So that's very nice. That looks awesome. This is going to be an industrial area. So, and noise from the windmills doesn't matter. At least not to my knowledge. So that would be fine. And this would also mean that they already have power if they build over here. So now we also need, oh, and the drainage is perfect. So we can drain this way down the stream. We can pump up water that needs to be pumped up somewhere else. Pumping up water in an industrial area is not ideal. Also, there's not ideal, but that could be done. Like, doesn't even have to be that far away. Pretty sure this is far enough, and pretty sure that is way far enough. So like that, we need to power that. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just do it like, oops, we'll just do it like this. Doesn't look too good, but I guess it will have to do for now. Change that later. We also need some housing. Housing is the first thing you actually need. And we can actually build it over here, even though this is our industrial area. We can start building housing over here in the beginning. The key viewer might notice that there is a problem doing this, and the problem is that this is all one way. So you have to drive, if you live here and you want to work here, you have to drive, instead of going this way, you have to go all the way around. Out and on the highway here and down this way, and well, until you find another exit, which is down here, or whoops, or down somewhere here, maybe down there, and then drive all the way back to get back here and then to work. So I will create a passover under, maybe, not quite sure about that yet, but so what will I do? So, oh god damn it, stupid camera thing. There we go. So we can go this way. So if you work here, could just in the beginning just connect it, but sure, I will connect this in the beginning. That is actually a good idea. It's a cheap and good idea. It looks extremely bad, but this would actually be functional. So yeah, that's actually not a bad idea, and it will save me a lot of money. And yeah, that's perfect actually. That's actually very not perfect. To remove that road, simply because I want another road down here going under, so it has to be over here somewhere. Can you be like maybe here? Sure, that's better. Just for now, because I want a one-way. Do I want it to be a one-way or a two-way? So if it's a two-way, then it can also support people going the other way, which is ideal. Do they have? They do not have a switch. There we go. So yeah, how do I do this? So I want this to go. Do I want it to go under here? Or under. This looks pretty good though. Not sure I want it to be a two-way. Do I want it to be a two-way? Kind of spoils the idea of having a closed loop for the industrial areas. Yeah. It's kind of dumb actually. That might be what I need. So do we need even more residential areas? Sure. I'll pause the video here and make another one.